Hi, boys and girls. I'm back in the classroom today, and I thought we could have one last circle time together. We're not here on the floor, but we're out there listening to this video. Do you remember some of the things we did our first day of school? I remember, and I thought it would be fun to do some of those things again, just so we could see how much we've grown and how much better we've gotten at doing all different things. I remember one of the first things that we did was talk about how we need to behave in our classroom and how we could make good choices. Now I'm going to move the camera a little bit so you can see this chart now. Remember when we made this chart? And we, in the beginning, used to go over this every day. Number 1 was helping hands. Number 2 was listening ears. It's a good choice to have listening ears. Looking eyes. Number 3, looking eyes. We need to look at people when they call our name or when they talk to us, so we can really focus in on what they're trying to tell us. Number 4, walking feet. Oh my goodness, how many times did Mrs. Mounier or Mrs. Parave talk to you about walking feet? We had a class full of runners, didn't we? Number 5, inside voices. We can't yell and scream at the top of our lungs inside the classroom. Those are voices inside are quiet voices, not whispers, but quiet voices. And if we do all of these things, it will keep us happy and safe. And we did have a happy and safe classroom this year. One of the other things that we did was we learned how to recognize our names. And I remember the very first day of school, I had cards like this with your names on them, and we sang a little song to each other. Let's go over all of those names today and sing goodbye to each other. Do you remember whose name this is? This is Annika, and the song went like this. My friend's name is Annika, Annika, Annika. My friend's name is Annika. Have a happy summer. Do you see how I changed the song at the end? Well, there's one name. Then we had this one, Dominic. My friend's name is Dominic, Dominic, Dominic. My friend's name is Dominic. Have a happy summer. My friend's name is Ethan, Ethan, Ethan. My friend's name is Ethan. Have a happy summer. My friend's name is Sydney, Sydney, Sydney. My friend's name is Sydney. Have a happy summer. My friend's name's Sophia, Sophia, Sophia. My friend's name's Sophia. Have a happy summer. My friend's name's Alyssa, Alyssa, Alyssa. My friend's name's Alyssa. Have a happy summer. My friend's name is Lily, Lily, Lily. My friend's name is Lily. Have a happy summer. My friend's name is Gabe, Gabe, Gabe. My friend's name is Gabe. Have a happy summer. Nico. My friend's name is Nico, Nico, Nico. My friend's name is Nico. Have a happy summer. Remember Ava? We used to call her Ava Marie in the beginning of the year, and then we kind of shortened it. My friend's name is Ava, Ava, Ava. My friend's name is Ava. Have a happy summer. And there's Caden's name. My friend's name is Caden, Caden, Caden. My friend's name is Caden. Have a happy summer. Maddie. My friend's name is Maddie, Maddie, Maddie. My friend's name is Maddie. Have a happy summer. Last one. Cora. My friend's name is Cora, Cora, Cora. My friend's name is Cora. Have a happy summer. Now, we had 13 children in our class, so that means we should have 13 cards. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's great. We didn't miss anybody. That would be terrible if we forgot to sing Happy Summer to somebody. Well, summer will be coming soon. We have another few weeks, even though it seems like summer when you go outside. The weather is just beautiful today. And I'm here looking at you, but I can see out of the windows and see how beautiful and green it is out there. One of the other things that we started to do towards the end of the year was sing this great song. And I'm going to move my camera so you can see it. What was this song? Days of the Week, right? We had fun singing that. Let's just sing it through the way we used to. You ready? Oh, I don't know where my finger pointer is. I'll have to use my real finger, I guess. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. One more time. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Wow, did you remember that song and how to sing it? I hope so. It hasn't been that long ago, and I remember it. Well, let me see how much more time we have, and maybe we can read a story that we read a lot in the beginning of the year. Remember this one? Away Went the Farmer's Hat. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have to move my chair so you can see the pictures. Okay. A farmer was in his field one day. The wind blew the farmer's hat off his head, and away went the hat. It went up and around and down, and it landed on a horse's head. What a fine hat, the horse said. Remember, we went up and around with our arms and down, up, around, and down. The horse wore the hat, but not for long. The wind blew the hat off his head too. The hat went, you ready? Up, around, and down. What a fine hat, said the pig. The pig wore the hat, but not for long. The wind blew the hat off of her head. It went, you ready? Up, around, and down. What a fine hat, said the cow. The cow wore the hat next, but you're right, not for long. The wind blew the hat off her head and up, around, and down. And it landed on a goat's head this time. What a fine hat, the goat said. The goat wore the hat, but not for long. The wind blew the hat off her head, and the hat went up, around, and down to a stream. Didn't land on a head this time, did it? It landed in the stream. What a fine hat, a little duck said. The duck floated along in the hat until she came to a waterfall. Uh-oh, down went the hat, down and around, and into the high grass. A rabbit came by. My, what a fine nest for my babies, said Rabbit. The baby rabbits stayed in the farmer's hat, but not for long. They hopped away one by one until the hat was empty. Then the wind blew the hat into the air and up and around and down. Just then a bird flew by. My, said the bird, what a fine nest for my baby birds. The baby birds stayed in the farmer's hat, but not for long. One by one, they flew away. My, said a squirrel. What a fine nest for my baby squirrels, she said. The baby squirrel stayed in the nest, but not for long. They climbed, one by one, they climbed out of the tree, out of the hat, and they ran down the tree. Now the hat was empty, and all the leaves were off the tree. And who do you think came riding by? The farmer on his horse. My hat is in a tree. How can that be? Asked the farmer. He pulled it down and held it on his head all the way home. His wife tied 2 strings to his hat. These, she said, will keep the hat on your head where it belongs. How many of you boys and girls remembered that story? That was one of our favorites. Just like the hungry caterpillar, there was an old lady who swallowed a fly, and the one about the great big strawberry, remember that? We read a lot of great books this year. Okay, boys and girls, it's getting to be the time that I have to get busy and clean this room up so it's ready for next year when we come back to school.